A very lovely hello to all class 9th champions. Welcome back on your favorite channel Diksha Vedantu CBSE English, and this is your Sonu Sir. So my dear champion, I hope you might be aware that the one shot video in explanation form, the chapter in explanation form, the one shot video have already been uploaded into two parts for this chapter, the world of numbers. So my dear champion, this video is going to be one shot again, but here in this video we are going to solve top 20 important NCERT questions from this particular chapter. And if you want to study the chapter, learn the concept of this chapter, go and watch the one shot video that have already been uploaded on the channel champions, part 1 and part 2 of world of numbers, right? So this video contain only important questions that might be appearing in your any exam at your school, whether it is in PT exam or it in midterm exam, whatever. Okay, so I'm going to solve top 20 important NCERT question today. So without wasting a moment, move ahead. So look at the first question. A spice trader takes a loan means debt. So whenever we borrow some money or we take loan from any bank, so it means that we are under pressure, we are under loss, we are under debt. So always the number, always the amount is written in negative form, because this is debt. Debt means we are borrowing some money, we are taking, we are under burden. So the amount, loan amount is what? Loan amount, here the loan amount is rupees, how much? 850. But make sure to write in negative. Why negative? Because this is loan. So loan is means negative. Now the next way, he makes a profit fortune of rupees 1200. So whenever we make any profit in our business, it means we are feeling happy. The number is in positive because we are in gaining mode, we are developing, we are progressing. So profit means something is increasing. So always profit. How much is the profit? Profit amount. Okay. So profit amount will always go in positive. Why? Because the amount is increasing because of profit. So this is 1200. Now, the following week, in the same week, he incurs a loss. Loss means something decreasing. It means that again negative. So he incurs a loss of rupees 50. So my dear champion, loss amount will also be written in the form of negative, because we are losing the amount. The amount has lost. So this will go in negative. So this is the condition of that spice trader. Okay, now the question is, write this sequence as an equation using integers. So these are the integer, negative integer, positive integer, negative integers, and calculate his financial standing. So after this situation, what is the final financial standing of that merchant, that spice trader? Let's calculate. So we need to add all the numbers. So financial standing we can calculate here. Financial standing, total, whether the trader is in loss or he is in profit. We have to calculate that. We have to identify that whether this spice trader is under loss or under profit. So let's add all those. So minus 850 plus 1200 plus, but this is in negative form. Okay, so now solve this. Minus 850 plus 1200 minus 450. Now solve this. So this is negative, this is negative. Negative will be positive. So my dear champion, this will become minus 1300 plus 1200. Oh, minus plus minus, but sign will remain negative. Why? Because 1300 is greater than 1200. So minus 100. Now can you see here? The net financial standing, the final financial standing is negative. The negative sign indicates that he is still under debt. He is still under pressure of 100 rupees. He is not in profit. So we can write here his financial standing is a debt of what? Rupees 100. This is the financial standing. He is still under debt. of rupees 100 because we are getting minus 100. I hope this question is clear to you. Moving ahead. Okay, look at the question. Show that we have to show here this is equal to this. So this is RHS because equal sign is here, and this is LHS. We have to prove here LHS is equal to RHS or not. So let's prove it. My dear champion, let's do first LHS. So I'm solving here LHS. So this is the LHS, left hand side. What is LHS here? 1 by 2 plus 3 by 4 into 8 by 3, right? Now, my dear champion, let's apply here distributive property. So distributive property says that if anything, two families are in addition and they are under bracket, and one family is multiplying from outside, so it implies that this will be multiplied with this also, and this will be multiplied with this also. So we can write here 1 by 2 into 8 by 3 plus this sign will remain as it is, and 3 by 4 into 8 by 3. Right? Now solve. So 2 will cancel this 4 times, 4 will cancel this by 2 times, 3 will cancel this 3. So we are having, this is 4 by 3 and this is plus, in denominator nothing is there, so we can write 2 by 1. Now take LCM. So on taking LCM we have only 3 is there. So 4, this is 1, so 3 will go there, 3 to just 6. So we have 10 by 3. So on solving LHS we are getting 10 by 3. Now solve RHS. So let's operate RHS. So what is RHS here? 1 by 2 into 8 by 3. This is plus sign. 3 by 4 into 8 by 3. This is the scene. Now whatever is cancelling, please cancel everything. So this is 2 4 ja 80, 8, and this is 4 2 ja 8, and this is 3 3. So we are getting same thing. 4 by 3 plus 2 by, here there is nothing, everything is cancelled. So if there's nothing is there, we can consider 1 is there. So on taking LCM, 3 will come here, and this is 4 plus 6, and we have 10 by 3. Can you see here? Both are equal. So we can say that LHS is equal to RHS. Hence proved. We had to show that. Now we have proved. Moving ahead, question number 3. Find the rational number. Okay, find the rational number x such that this is given to you. So in this question, can you see here? Some RHS family is there and some LHS family is there. And there is one more family x which is unknown. We don't know the value of x. We have to find that value. We have to find that value of x. We are not sure what is the value of x. Now let's solve this question here. My dear champion, can you see here one thing? Here this is a bracket, and in this bracket x plus 3 by 5 is there. X plus 3 by 5. And 5 by 6 is multiplied with this complete bracket from outside. And at RHS there is no any bracket. There is no any bracket. So let me show you the left hand side first. Look at the left hand side, everyone. So let's apply distributive law. Distributive law means this will multiplied with x also, and this will multiply with this also, because 5 by 6 is outside the bracket. So 5 by 6 will be multiplied with x also, and 5 by 6 will be multiplied with 3 by 5 also, right? So let's solve this. So 5 by 6 into x plus 5 by 6 into, this is 3 by 5. Let's solve this. So nothing is cancelling here, but this is cancelling here 2, and this is cancelling 5. So we are having 5 by 6x plus 1 by 2. In numerator no number is there, so we can imagine 1. So 1 by 2. Oh wow! Now look at the LHS, RHS. What is RHS, champions? Look at RHS. RHS is 5 by 6x plus 1 by 2. Both are same. Look, this is 5 by 6, 5 by 6x plus, this is 5 by x. Both are same. So now we can do one thing. We have to find out here, find the rational number x such that this is equal to this. So there is only one. How we can solve this? Listen here. If they both are equal to each other, so we can write 5 by x plus 1 by 2 is equal to 5 by 6x plus 1 by 2. Then what should be the value of x so that both can satisfy each other? The question is, what should be the value of x such that, find the rational number x such that this function is equal to this function. So on solving this function, we are getting 5 by 6x plus 5 cancel 3, we are getting that. So what should be the value of x? X is satisfying everything. Yes, now you guys tell me, what should be the value of x, everyone? So my dear champion, what should be the value of x? Now you can see here, the RHS, look at the RHS, this is the RHS and this is the LHS. And both are exactly identical. Both RHS and LHS are identical. So what should be the value of x? X can be anything. At any value of x, both will be satisfying to each other, because this equation and this equation is exactly identical. So my dear champion, x can be any rational number. This is the answer. There will be no one separate answer. There will be no any one single answer. X can be anything, because this equation and this equation is exactly same. Exactly same. It implies that x can be any rational number. I hope you are getting my point. So this is a good question. I know some of the students might be wasting their time to find out the exact one value of x, which is not possible here. You cannot find the exact one value of x, because this entire equation both are identical. So please make sure x can be any rational number. Moving ahead. Wow, this is a good question. Represent the rational numbers 2 by 3, 5 by 4 and 1 whole 1 by 2 on a single number line. So my dear champion, we have to show these rational numbers on number line. So let's draw the number line first. So we have number line here, and do one thing. Let's write all the fractions first. So first rational number is 2 by 3. Second is, what is second? Minus 5 by 4. And third rational number we have is 1 whole 1 by 2, and it can be also written as 2 under 2 plus 1 3 by 2. Okay, now do one thing. Find out the decimal expansion of all these rational numbers. Let's find out the decimal expansion of all these three numbers. So what will be the decimal expansion? What will be the decimal expansion of all these numbers? Let's divide now. Divide 2 by 3. So if you divide 2 by 3, what will the number? The number will go there, I think, 0.67. Let's divide. If we divide 3, 2. So we require 0, 0, 3, 6, 18, Z2, 0. Okay, again 3, 6, 18. Oh my God. So this is non-terminating repeating decimal. So if we look at here, so it can be written as 0.6 bar. So at 2 decimal place, we can write 0.67 also. So approximately this is equal to 0.67. So let's write here. I hope this is clear to you all. So the decimal expansion of 2 by 3 will be, the decimal expansion of 2 by 3 will be approximate. So let's write here the sign of approximation. This is approximate 0.67, right? And if I talk about here 5 by 4, so what will be the decimal expansion of 5 by 3? 5 by 4. Yes, tell me. 5 is greater than 4. And if you divide 5 from 4, the decimal expansion will go, I think, 5 1 4 1.25. Let's check it once. 1.25. Divide 5 from 4 1 4, 1. So we require 0.0, 4 2 8 2 0. And look, my guessing. 1.5. So this is exactly, because we are getting remainder 0, so this is terminating decimal. So this is exactly, not approximate, this is exactly, so we don't require to put here, this is exactly 1.25. Now if we talk about 3 by 2, so 3 by 2 is exactly equal to 1.5. You might be thinking, sir, why are you calculating the decimal expansion of all the fractions, all the rational? Let me tell you, there is a small reason behind this. Why I have calculated here the decimal values of all the rational number. Let me show you. So this is the number line that we required here to draw. Line should be exactly straight. So okay, so this is the number line. We all know the middle value here, this is 0, this is 0 here, okay, this is 0. Now listen here, this is minus 5 by 4, so 1.25 will go in negative, minus 1.25. Now my dear champion, if you look at here, this is 2 by 3, 2 by 3. So how to draw this on number line? This point I'm talking about. Listen. So this is 1, 0, and 1 will be here. 1 will be here. Don't write 2 directly. Just wait for a little while. Only write 1. Because this number is 0.67. So this is confirmed that this number 0.67 will lie. 0.67 means what? 0.67 is greater than 0 but smaller than 1. I hope you are getting my point. It will be greater than 0, smaller than 1. So this is clear that the decimal point will lie somewhere. Somewhere in between 0 and 1. Right? Now let me give you a short trick. So my dear champion, whenever the numbers are like this, when numerator is smaller and denominator is greater, so just mark 0 and 1 only. When numerator is smaller and denominator is greater, always mark 0 and 1 only if the fraction is in positive form. Don't mark any other number, because your fraction, your rational number will lie between 0 and 1. Now my dear, look at the here denominator. What is denominator? Denominator is 3. So mark here 3 boxes. One box is ready. How many boxes are there? 1, 2, 3. This is 3 boxes. Now you require 2 by 3. So start your counting from here, from 0. So this is 1 and this is 2. So this point will be your 2 by 3. Why I'm telling you? If this is 2 by 3, so this will be what? This will be what? 3 by 3, and 3 by 3 is equal to 1. This will be, this point, this will be 3 by 3, and which is equal to 1. I hope this is clear to you all. So first answer is ready, 2 by 3. 2 by 3 is here, will lie here. I hope this is clear to you. Now moving ahead. Now look at champion here, minus 5 by 4. Now, if the decimal value is negative, so this is negative sign indicates that the point will lie here, left side of the 0. But how to determine? Listen, this is 1.25. What do you understand by 1.25? 1.25 means what? 1.25 is beyond, it will lie between 1 and 2. It will lie negative 1, here this is negative 1, and let's don't write negative, just look at, because we all know negative sign is automatically there. So let's ignore the negative just for a little while, because as we move this side, the number decreases. Minus 3 and minus 2, which is greater? Minus 2 is greater. So don't get confused. Just write only 1.25 is greater than 1 but less than 2. We know this is negative side, so just please ensure to put the point here at the left side of 0. So now this is 1.25. So do one thing. This is 1 and this is 2. Right? And look at the denominator. Denominator is what? Denominator is 4. So how many boxes you required? How many boxes you required? You required 4 boxes. Denominator decides the number of box. Please keep it in mind. Denominator decides the number of box. This is clear. And what is denominator? Denominator is 4. So this is -1 and this is -2. So how many boxes? 1, 2 and 3 box. 1, 2, 3. And can you see this is 1.25? 1.25. So 1.25 will be this. This will be 1.25. It means -5/4. Because this is 1. This will be 1.25 and this will be 1.5. This will be 1.75 and this will be 2. So this is the whole, the one portion is of 2.5. 0.25, 0.25, 0.25, 0.25. So the complete is the gap between 1 and 2 is 1, and we have make here 4 parts. We have distributed 1 and 2 gapping into 4 equal parts. So this will be -5/4, which is equal to -1.25. I hope this is clear to you. Similarly, this will be 1.5. This will be 1.75. This will be 2, because 1.75 when you add 0.25 into 1.75, automatically 2 will come. So this will be 1.25. I hope this is clear to you all. So let me show you all the main values from green color. These are the main. These are the main units. Okay. Now moving ahead. The next question is 3/2. 3/2 means 1.5. So this is clear that this point means what? 1.5 means what? It is greater than 1 but less than 2. And this is positive. So point will lie that side. So we have this is here, this is 2. This is 2. And look at the denominator. What is denominator here? 2. So let's make 2 boxes. 1, 2. Denominator decides how many boxes should be there, how many compartments should be there, right? And now can you see this is 3/2. 3/2 means 1.5. And if we talk about here, this point will be 3/2, which is equal to 1.5. This is equal to 1.5. 1.5. Why? 1.5 and this is 2. I hope this question is clear to you. So my dear, always decides the position, the probable position, chances. What is the chances where the point will lie? If once you got the information about what should be the probable position, then you will be able to decide the accurate position also. So this is very important, and this decimal expansion will give you a little bit concept. Moving ahead. Okay. Convert 2.4537 into the form P/Q. This is one of the good question, because why I'm saying here this question is good, because if this question would be like this, 2.434343 repetition. This is very easy. Most of the student can solve this question. But if the question is like that, 2.45, but the repetition is of 373737, this question students feels that such questions are little, typical to solve. But let me show you the easy concept, very easy method by which you guys can ensure the correct answer. Listen. So the question is 0.4537 bar. What does it mean by this? It indicates that 37 is continuously repeating. Only 37 is repeating. How many times? Infinite type, and so on. 45 is not repeating. 37 is repeating here. But to convert any non-terminating repeating decimal, always make sure to bring the non-repeating numbers before. always try to keep the non-repeating numbers before decimal. But point is here, so here the non-repeating decimal is after, non-repeating numbers are after decimal. But what we required the non-repeating number should be before decimal. So we have to shift this decimal first here, this side. This is the question. First shift the decimal back to 4-5, after 4-5. So we are shifting to 2 position. So if you are shifting the decimal by 2 position, so you have to multiply the number initially firstly by 100. So let's assume this is x. Let's assume this is x, which is equal to 2.4537 bar. Multiply. So first we are multiplying both sides by 100. So when you multiply by 100, it will become 100x, and here when you multiply 100, the point will shift this side. So the point will become, so point will look like 2.4, sorry, why I'm writing this again. So the point will look like 245.37, and now you can put bar. We have shifted this point, this, as we are shifting point after 2 digits, that's why we are multiplying by 100. If there would have been only 1 digit, 437 like this, so we need to multiply by 10. But here this is 45, and we are shifting decimal after 2 digits, that's why we require to multiply by 100. So now we have this equation number 1. Now again one more step is required to bring this decimal to the back side, decimal to the back of repeating decimals. So again multiply 100, because we want to shift this decimal to the back of one repeating pair. So again multiply 100 to the what? Both sides. So this is 100x already, and let's multiply one more 100x. So this number will become 245, and this decimal will again shift back of 37. But we know 37 is continuously repeating. How many 37 are there? So many. So we can write one more 37. So this is equation number 2. That was our target. This is what we wanted to do. Right, now you have equation 1, you have equation 2, and this is clearly visible. Equation 2 is greater than, can we please multiply this first? So this is 1 2 3 4, x is equal to 24537.37 bar, and this is equation number 2. Okay, now we have equation 1, we have equation 2. Now subtract equation 1 from 2. Now subtract equation 1 from 2. So my dear champion, what will happen? This is 10,000. So 10,000 x minus 100x is equal to, when we subtract this number from this, look at the number, this number from this, after decimal 37 is there, here is also after decimal 37 is there, so decimal function will be cancelled. So only this number will be subtracting from this. So we can write here 245 what? 37 minus what? 245. Now solve. 1000 minus 100 will be what? 1000 minus 900, 9900. I hope you are getting my point. 9900x. Okay, and when we subtract 245 from this number, what will be the result? So result will look like 2, and this is, so this will be 9, 7 2 13 4 9, and this is 4 minus 2 will be 2, and this is 4, and this is 2. Yeah, please check it once again. 5 2 7 4 9 13 31 2 2 4 5, and yeah, perfect. So we have x is equal to 2 92 divided by 9900. Now you can cancel numerator and denominator to make the simplest form. This is the answer here. I hope this question is clear to you all. So what was the important concept here in this question? We have shifted the decimal twice. First, we have shifted decimal. We are shifting that decimal behind non-repeating decimal. And one more time again, we have shifted decimal behind back to the repeating decimal. So in both the cases, we are shifting the decimal by 2 digits, 2 positions. So we required to multiply by 100 both sides. So this is the beauty of this question. This is clearly visible. We can cancel by 2. We can cancel by 2. You can do this by your own. I hope this question is clear to you all. Moving ahead. Okay. Prove that root 5 is an irrational number. This is important question as per your examination point of view. So let me explain this question for you. So my dear, prove that root 5 is an irrational number. See, first of all, everyone knows root 5 is an irrational number. Everyone knows. But whenever it comes to proof, because it's all about matter of marks, so to get the marks, we have to prove it anyhow, mathematically. So let's prove it. So my dear champion, to prove root function, I mean root any number inside the root except perfect square, any number, root 2, root 3, root 5, root 7, all the numbers are irrational number. So how to prove? So to prove this, we have a method is called contradiction method. We have a method which is called contradiction method. So I'm going to solve this question by contradiction method. What is contradiction method? What does it mean by contradiction method? When your assumption and your result, whatever you have assumed here before starting the solution, and whatever you are getting the result, conclusion, both are not matching, both are not synchronizing well. I mean, our assumption and our result, both are violating each other. So such situations is called contradiction method. So let's solve the question. So I'm starting here solution. So my dear champion, please focus. Solution. So this solution starts from assuming root 5 as a rational number. So assume, this is also called assumption method. So assume root 5 is there, no? So why I'm writing root 2. So assume root 5 is a what? A rational number. Assume root 5 is a rational number. And once you have assumed root 5 is a rational number, it means that we can write root 5 as equal to p by q, because we have assumed as a rational number and all the rational numbers are in the form of p by q. Q should not be equal to 0. But very important line that you should mention, don't forget to mention this line. This is very important when you are solving this question. Here p and q are co-prime numbers. This is very important to mention there. Co-prime pairs we can say. And do you know co-prime pairs? Co-prime means what? Co-prime means when the pair of numbers are having only one common factor which is equal to 1. So here the highest common factor of p and q is 1. P can be divided by 1, q can be divided by 1. So there is only one common factor which is 1, and such pairs are called co-prime pairs. Okay, I hope this is clear to you all. Now if root 5 is equal to p by q, we can cross multiply. So on cross multiplying, root 5q is equal to p. Now squaring both sides. So if we square both sides, what will happen? Root will remove. So only 5q square will come, and this is p square. Now can you see, my dear, this 5 is in multiplication with q. So if we bring this 5 right side, if we push 5 to the right side, it means that p square will be divided by 5. And if p square is divided by 5, p is also divided by 5. So this is very important. Here we can write p square is divided by 5 if p square is divided by 5, so p is also divided by 5. Wow. What is our assumption? P and Q are co-prime number 1. Okay. Have patience. So if P is also divided by 5, so we can write one more equation. P is equal to 5m. Let's say this is second, and let's say this is equation number 1. See, if P can be divided by 5, so we can write P is equal to 5 into something, 5 into something, 5 into something. See, my dear, if you want to write at the place of m anything, you can write anything. But this equation indicates that mathematically, if 5 is in multiplication with m, it means when 5 will go there, 5 is dividing p. So you can write as per your wish anything at the place of m. But I love m, so I am writing m there. Otherwise, you can write whatever. Now, if p is equal to 5m, we can put equation 2 in first. So putting what? Equation 2 in 1. Then what will be the scenario? Wow. So let's put equation number 2 in 1. So my dear, this p will be replaced by 5n. So 5q square will be equal to p. At the place of p, we can put 5m whole square. So this is 5q square. And here 5 square will be 25. And m square will m square. So now this 5 will cancel this 25 by 5 times. So q square is equal to 5m square. Oh my God. Now 5 is in multiplication with m square. So when this 5 will go there, when this 5 will go right side, sorry, at the side of p, at the side of q, if this 5 will go there, it means that now q square will be divisible by 5. So if q square is divisible by 5, q is also divisible by 5. So here q square is what? Divisible by 5. And if q square is divisible by 5, it implies that so q is also divisible by 5. Oh my God, everything has destroyed. Why? Because our assumption was P and Q are co-prime pairs. So they have only one common factor, which is 1. But here we are getting one more common factor. P is divided by 5, Q is divided by 5. It means that we are getting one more common factor. What was our assumption? Only one common factor, which is 1. But here, as per the mathematical solution, we are getting one more factor. So this is contradiction. Our assumption and our result is not matching each other. So we can write here, hence we can write here, it contradicts our assumption that P and Q are what? Co-prime pairs. And why this contradiction has occurred? Why this contradiction is occurred? Because our assumption was root 5 rational number. So due to that assumption, we have considered root 5 as a rational number. That's why this error is occurred. So root 5 cannot be a rational number. Hence, it contradicts our assumption that P and Q are co-prime. Hence, root 5 has to be what? An irrational number. We have proved. So this is very important question. I hope this solution is clear to you all. Yes, 9th class. Any problem to anyone? Please let me know. Please take a screenshot. Moving ahead to the next question. Classify the following numbers as rational and irrational. So in this question, all the questions are from your NCERT textbook. So in this question, there are few numbers are given to you. Question number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we have to identify whether the given numbers are rational or irrational. So let's do. So here is root 81. So root 81 is what? It can be written as root 9 into 9. And root 9 into 9 is equal to 9. It means 9 by 1. So this is rational number. This is a rational number. Moving ahead, root 12. Root 12 can be written as 2 2 ja 4, 3 ja 12. So this will be 2 root 3. So 2 root 3 is irrational number. This is irrational number because root is there. Now 0.333333, it means that here in this decimal expansion 3 is continuously repeating. So such expansions are called, we can write 0.3 bar. So this is called non-terminating. This decimal is called non-terminating but repeating. Okay, non-terminating repeating decimal, and such decimals are called, they are always rational because they can be expressed in the form of p by q. So these are rational. This is 0 point, can you see the repetition? 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5. Here the repetition is in same pattern. The repetition is very systematic. So we can write 0.1 2 3 4 5 bar, because this whole pattern, this entire pattern is repeating. It doesn't matter how many numbers are repeating, how many numbers are repeating. If the repetition is continuously, whether the numbers are 3 4 5 or even 8 numbers are repeating, doesn't matter. If the repetition is in systematic order, same number is continuously repeating, so such numbers are called non-terminating repeating, and they can be written in the form of p by q, so they are rational number. Now next, fifth is 1.010010001. No. This repetition is not systematic. First is 0.1, now 001, now 0001, now 00001. So this repetition is not perfect, so it cannot be written in, can't be expressed in the form of p by q. And if cannot be expressed in form of p by q, it means that they are always irrational. So this is irrational number. Now this is 23.560118, 5612. Oh my god, this repetition is very dangerous. Unsystematic repetition is there. Unsystematic repetition. So this repetition is called non-terminating. No. This is terminating. Wow. Very good question. Why this is terminating? Can you see here? The beautiful question number 6. Why this is terminating? Because there is no dot is not there. And if dot is not there, it means that this is the example of terminating decimal. See, here, look at this question. 3 dots are there. So this 3 dots denotes repetition continuously till infinity. This 3 dot indicates repetition infinity. This 3 dot indicates repetition till infinity. But here no dot is there. And if no dot is there, it indicates that this decimal is basically terminating decimal. I know so many numbers are there. After decimal, so many numbers are there. But this is the example of terminating decimal. Very big number. This is terminating decimal. And if terminating decimals are there, it means that they can be written in the form of p by q. So this is rational number. Wow. Good question. So I hope this question is clear to you all, everyone. Moving ahead. Locate the following rational numbers on the number line. What a question. What a question. So we have to locate here. Okay. So now how to do this question? Listen. The question is locate the following rational numbers on the number line. Okay. Very easy question. So let's do one thing. I'm doing the first question. So this is your number line. And yeah. Let's draw a number line, and here is 0 and this is 1. My dear champion, if you look at here, this is 0.532. So this is confirmed that the first number 0.532 is greater than 0 but less than 1. I hope this is clear to you. 0.5 is greater, 0.532 is greater than 0 but less than 1. Okay, but here is 3 decimal places. So let's do one thing. If you look at here, 0 and this is 1. So the middle value will be what? 0.5. If you agree. Yes or no? 0.5? Okay. Now start counting from 0.5 to 1. So what will be the scenario? 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9 and then 1. Clear? Okay. But we required 0.532 approximately. So we can do one thing here. Let's keep one little separate because we required here. So this is, let's say this is 1 here. Don't get confused. I need here some points, so that's why I'm making little bit more gapping. Okay. So just imagine champion 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9 and then 1. Okay. So this is 0.6, 0.7, 0.8 and 0.9. Clear? Now listen. Now come to 0.5 and 0.6. Because if you find the gap between 0.5 and 0.6, so what will be the gap? 0.51, 0.52, 0.53, 0.54, 0.55 and then 0.56, then 0.57, 0.58, 0.59 and then 0.60 will come, and 0.60 means this number. So there is again gapping between 0.5 and 0.6, and these are the numbers which is hiding between 0.5 and 0.6. But what we required 0.3, 0.53. This is approximately. So if we mark here one more small points, 0.51, 0.52, 0.53. So this will be the result here, 0.53, and at the third digit we can let 0.531. So this is the answer here. I hope this is clear to you all. So in between every digit, for example, if I ask you 0.4 and 0.5, how many numbers are hiding between these two, 0.4 and 0.55? So many numbers. Now if you go to the second, 0.41, 0.42, 45, 43, 49, then 0.55 will come. I hope you are getting. Now this is 0.1, 0.42. Now if I ask you how many numbers are hiding between 0.41 and 0.42, again so many numbers. First number will be 0.411, 0.412, 0.413 and so on. Yes, my dear champion. So 0.53 will lie somewhere here. This will be the 0.5. So I need little gapping between 0.5 and 1. That's why don't get confused. You might be getting confused, sir. This is the gapping between 0 and 0.5 this, and this much is the gapping between 0.5 and 1. This is not good. So let's do one thing. To remove your doubt, I can shift this 0 to this side. I can make little shifting in 0 this side. So let's say this is 0 here. This is 0, 0, 0.5 and 1. I hope this question is clear to you all. Similarly, you guys can draw 1.15. Don't look at 5 repetition. If this 5 is continuously repeating, so we can do one thing. Listen, champion. This number is 1.1555 and so on. So we can write 1.16 also, approximately, because 5 is continuously repeating. So nearest 10 we can write 1.16. Now you can draw 1.16. 1.16 will lie between 1.1 and 2. So this is very easy question. Moving ahead, second question. Okay. Next question. Find 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4. Very easy question. So we have 3 first number and this. And we required how many rational number? 6 rational number. R1, R2, R3, R4, R5 and R6. 6 rational numbers. So look at here, my dear champion. There is 3, we can write 21 by 7. 21 by 7 is equivalent to 3. And this 4 can be written as 28 by 4. Agree? Sorry, 28 by 7. 4 is there. 28 by 7. Clear, everyone? You might be thinking, so how? Why? Because whenever we want to find the rational numbers between two numbers, always try to make either numerator in both the fractions equal or denominator. You can make numerator equal in both, or you can make denominator also. So here, on dividing 21 by 7, we are getting 3. On dividing 28 by 7, we are getting 4, which is required. And look at the denominator. Now denominator has become equal. So we can write counting. So this will be 22 by 7. This will be 23 by 7. This will be 24 by 7. This will be 25 by 7. This will be 26 by 7. This will be 27 by 7. Counting. And how many rational numbers we have? 6 rational numbers we have. Please look at the answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the result. Clear, everyone? Moving ahead. Find 5 rational numbers between 2 by 5. Okay, so we have now fraction. This fraction and we have this fraction. I have already told you, when you want to find the so many rational numbers between two given number, always try to make either numerator or denominator same in both the fractions. Either you can make denominator equal or you can make numerator equal. It's upon you. So here denominator is always already equal, but this counting is continuous. After 2, 3 will come, so we can't write more numbers. So we can do one thing. Let's multiply this by 10. If we are multiplying here denominator with 10, so numerator will also be multiplied. Similarly, we are multiplying by 10 here also, because 10 5 is 50, 10 5 is 50, so 10 will multiply to numerator also. Now can we write here, this is 20 by 50 and it has become 30 by 50. Wow! Now denominator are identical, but numerator has become different, and we can write continuous counting, because this is 20 and this is 30. Here the number was continuous. After 2, 3 will come, so we can't write more rational numbers, but now we can write, right? So this will be 21 by 50, the first rational number that we required, 22 by 50, 23 by 50, 24 by 50, 25 by 50. How many we require? 5. So we have 5 rational numbers between this and this. Clear, everyone? Very easy question. Moving ahead. Okay, x by 3 plus x by, if x by 3 plus x by 5 is equal to 16 by 5, find the rational number x. Very good, very easy question. So we have x by 3 plus x by 5 is equal to 16 by 15. Then what will be the value of rational number x? So my dear, can you please observe left hand side? X is common in both this and this, so we can take x common. So on taking x common, we have 1 by 3 plus 1 by 5, which is equal to 16 by 15. Clear, everyone? Now solve bracket. So the LCM of 3 and 5 will be 15. So this will be 3 5 ja, so 5 will go there, and this is 5 3 ja, so 3 will come here, is equal to 16 by 15. I hope this is clear to you. The LCM of 3 and 5 will be 15. 3 5 ja 15, so 5 will come. 5 3 ja 15, so 3 will come. So we have x into 5 plus 3 will be 8 divided by 15 is equal to 16 divided by 15. 15 will be cancelled here, because denominator is 15 and here also denominator is 15. So we have x into 8 is equal to 16. So 8 is in divide. When 8 will go there, it will go in, 8 is in multiply. When 8 will go there, it will be divided. So 16 by 8 is equal to 2. 2 is the answer. 2 is the answer. This is the answer. Very easy question. Clear, everyone? Moving ahead. Wow. Without performing division, determine whether the decimal expansion of 18 divided by 125 is terminating or non-terminating. If it terminates, state the number of decimal places. Very good question. So listen, champion, let me tell you one very important thing. See, whenever we have a number in numerator and we have as a denominator 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, whatever, means 1 and 0 number is there. 10, 100, 1000. So all such fractions are always terminating. Please make sure, always terminating. We can write here always, but the conditions are that it should be 10. Now if you observe here, 10 can be written as 2 into 5. The prime factorization of 10 will be 2 in 5. So my dear champion, in any fraction, if the denominators are having common factor, denominators are having 2 and 5 in their factorization, there is no any number other than 2 and 5. If only 2 and 5 are there, so it implies that it always will be terminating. Always terminating. Please keep it in mind. If 3 would be there, apart from 2 and 5, 3 is also there. So this will become non-terminating. Getting my point? But if only 2 and 5 are there as prime factor, so such numbers are always terminating. And we can write also decimal. 8 by 10 can be written as 0.8. So how many decimal places are there? 1 decimal place. 1 decimal place. Now if I ask you, check whether the given fractions are 4 divided by 120. This is terminating or non-terminating. So let's write the prime factorization of 120. So 120 can be written as 2 into 2 to the 4, 4 3 is 12, 2 into 3, 2 to the 4 3 is 12, 12 to the 48, and this 2 to the 4 3 is 12, and 12, yeah, this will be the result. Please check it once. 5 to the 10, 5 to the 10, 10 to the 20, 20 to the 40. Yes, we are getting this number. Now it can be written as 4 divided by how many 2's are there? 2 to power 3 into 3 into 5. Can you see here? 2 to the 4 to the 8, and this is 5 to the 15, 15 8 to 1. Can you see here? 2 is there, 5 is also there, but 3 is also there. So it is disturbing. So this number will be what? This number will be what? Non-terminating, is it? This will be what? Non-terminating. Why? Because in prime factor of denominator, apart from 2 and 5, 3 is also there. So 3 is making this number as non-terminating. We can check it once. We can check also. 4 by 120. 4 will cancel this by 30. So we have this 1 by 30. So if you divide 30, 1, so we require 0.0, one more 0. So we have 0. Now 33 is 90. So we have 0. Oh my God. Oh, this will go on. Same division will go on continuously. So this is 0.0. 3 is continuously repeating. So this is non-terminating. And this is also clear. So without division, we can identify whether the given fractions are non-terminating or terminating. But what is the condition? The denominator should have only prime factorization as 2 and 5. If any other numbers are there, it means that such numbers will not be terminating. So look at the question number this. So we have 80 divided by 125. Now we can write 80 divided 125 can be written as 5 cube. 5 into 5 into 5. So if we have only 5 is there, only 5. So my dear, such fractions are also terminating. So my dear champion, this is only 5 as prime factor in what? Denominator. So given fraction, or we can say rational number also, is what? Terminating. Because 5 is there, it is terminating. Let me show you. So if this is terminating, we have to find, if it terminates, state the number of decimal places. So let me show you how we can find out the decimal places. So 18 divided by 5 to power 3. So 5 to power 3 means what? 125. We can write decimal expansion of any fraction, but what we required? We required 100, 10, 10,000, 1,000, whatever such numbers in denominator. But the number should be 1 and 0 only. The number should be the multiple of 10 in denominator. If the number will become multiple of 10, we can write decimal. Let me give you example. If I ask you 72 divided by, what will be the answer? Come on, yaar, 0.0072. This will be the answer, because how many zeros are there? 4 0. So we have to put decimal in front of 4 digits. So this will be the decimal expansion. So this should be your target, everyone. So let's do one thing. This is 125. So how we can make this? How we can convert 1 to 5 in such numbers like 100, 10, 1,000 and all. So let's do one thing. So 125 is there. So if we multiply 125 into 4, what will be the result? 5 4 ja 20, 0 2, 5 4 ja 20, 4 2 ja 8, 0, 4 2 ja 8, 0 10, 0 4. No, my dear, we are getting 5 and 00. So this is not what we required. So let's multiply 125 and 8. So this will be 8 4 ja 40, 0 carry 4, 8 2 ja 16, 0. 16, 8 2 ja 16, and 16 and 4, 20, 0 carry 2, 8 1 ja, oh yes, this is the number what we required. So if we multiply 125 by 8, the denominator will look like 1000, and this is what we required. This is what we are looking for. So my dear champion, let's multiply 2 to power 3 in denominator. And if we are applying this operation to denominator, it has to be applied in, we will have to apply the same operation to numerator also. So what will happen? 8 into, this is 2 to ja 4 to ja 8 divided by, now it has become 1000, and this is what we required. 125 into 8 is equal to 8 5 ja 40, carry is 4, 8 2 ja 16, 4 carry 2, and this is 1000. Yeah, this is 18 into it, what? 144, right? And this is 1000. So what will be the decimal expansion? How many digits, how many zeros in denominator? 3 zeros. And how many digits are there in numerator? 3 digits are there. So we can put 0.144 answer. So if it terminates, state the number of decimal places. So these are the number of decimal places. How many number of decimal places? 3 number of decimal places. This is the beauty of this. So without dividing, we can find the, decimal expansion of fraction, which is terminates, which is only terminates. If the fraction is non-terminating, we can't find the decimal expansion. Okay, moving ahead. So this is all about, everyone, very important questions of NCERT. So before writing your PT1 exam or any midterm exam, my dear champion, please make sure to practice these questions, because these questions will be coming in your exam, right? Class test exam, PT1 periodic test exam, or midterm exam. Very powerful questions we have discussed today. Thank you so much for having me in this class. Thank you so much for watching this live session. If you guys feel that this video was really helpful to you, my dear, don't forget to subscribe the channel. Stay connected with this channel if you are dreaming to achieve at least 95% in your exam. And yes, we are ensuring to make your foundation and base stronger for your board exam class 10th also. So this is the strength of this channel, everyone. Thank you so much. Stay blessed, stay confident, and be prepared for the exam. Take care of yourself and take care of your parents. Thank you so much. Bye-bye, everyone.